Ladies and gentlemen, you should do it this time. Say it.
No, that's weird for me.
Come on, say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
Come on.
No, you do the intro.
No, you do it. You do it for fun.
And I'll do the... Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Married to a Nerd.
Aww.
I am Stevie B. And alongside me is Heather.
It's me.
It's me.
That's me.
You know what I think we're going to call this episode?
With more lens flare.
No, nerd trek into lens flare.
No.
Like Star Trek Into Darkness?
You keep trying to name stuff that, and it's not going to happen.
Oh, so what should we call it? Just Into Lens Flare?
Yes.
There you go, Into Lens Flare.
Now with more lens flare. Married to a Nerd, now with more lens flare.
Trek says he's going to do something with lens flare.
I'm excited. Oh,
I don't know what he's going to do. I didn't do anything. It's fine. I moved the mouse. Shut up. Just kidding. Love you. Yeah, he said he's going to do something. So there's something. Anyway, that's pretty much what this show's about. This episode today that we're doing today. It's going to be Heather's, really more Heather's, sort of my Star Trek review. We'll let Heather start. We saw Star Trek over the weekend. Well, last Thursday. No, we saw it Saturday. And it was hard because Trex had already seen it. I'm going to throw Trex under the bus real quick. Trying to watch a movie that Trex really liked with Trex is a little, like, hard to, I don't want to say hard to deal with.
Like watching a movie with Stevie B when he's already seen the movie.
Excuse me?
Bless you.
I never. When do I ever like make a big deal?
It's not that you make a big deal. It's you start quoting the lines. Tell me you don't.
I don't.
Liar. And you act like you sat next to... I'm the one that sat next to Trex. And he and I are technically more Trekky than you.
But I mean,
So,
even 2 people away, I can see. Like,
that's because I was doing it too.
yeah, but he was doing it before it even started because he knew what was happening. So I look over, all I see is some arms flaring. Like, what are you doing, Trex? What are you doing? Stop it and calm down.
The arms flare.
Yeah, arms flare. Arms flare everywhere. Oh, good old Trex, but we love him. We all love him.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, so what did you think of Star Trek Into Darkness?
It was
Little
really,
play on word.
It was really good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Did you take notes?
I did take notes.
Let's hear what you took. Yeah, Lily had your phone out, pissing everybody off because you forgot your pen and piece of paper. Hold on, I got this. Oh, this is an amazing part. Let's talk about this.
Okay, my first bullet point is Summer of the Lens Flare. With all of the movie previews that came out, there's Superman with lens flare. And there was Fast and Furious 6 with lens flare. And there was another movie. I forget. It had a lot of lens flare in it.
I don't know.
But Superman, the Man of Steel trailer.
Careful where you tread.
Whatever. Like the title, Man of Steel, and the coming out such and such date and play
June.
whatever. Even the title, the script has lens flare.
Well, in Superman's defense, he is powered by the sun.
Lens flare.
Or lens flare, right?
Lens flare. Lens flare.
Okay, keep going.
Alright, next bullet point was, there's a quote by Spock.
Spoilers, I guess, if you're going to be quoting the movie. If you're a Star Trek fan and you haven't seen it yet, get on it.
Yeah, seriously.
So, spoilers ahead.
Seriously. Get on that. Like, just pause this right now, go watch it,
And come back.
and then come back.
Boom.
Spock said, I am simultaneously displaying different attitudes. To which are you referring? So, are you copying an attitude with me? Nah.
I mean, that's kind of like what you do. Like, you are angry and sad at the same time.
Most people display multiple feelings at one time.
That's right. And I have to get out my Heather decipher code and figure out which one I need to deal with first. I'm straightforward with my emotions. I'm happy, you know I'm happy. I'm sad, you know I'm pissed, you know I'm pissed. When do you ever go, I don't know what he's feeling?
You display you wear your emotions on your sleeve. Yeah.
What do you want? It's what you need to do in a good marriage. You know how you feel.
Anyway, next one. There is a scene with
Come on.
looks like a research pod comes out of the ship, and they go down to another planet, and it's shaped like a little tiny Millennium Falcon, and they go in between a really skinny slot, and it reminds me of Star Wars.
Skinny slot. Remind you of Star Wars, the whole damn movie star. I've said this over and over again. Here's why the masses like this Star Trek movie, because J.J. Abrams Star Wars Star Trek, and I would take that to the bank. You can argue with me all you want, but the general masses like Star Trek, this Star Trek particularly, and the previous one, is because J.J. added not just lens flare, Star Wars flair to the whole thing. Am I lying?
Why did he do episodes 1 through 3?
No, it just had more of a Star Wars vibe to it.
That's funny. All of those movie posters have lens flare.
Will you stop with the lens flare?
Oh, lens flare has only begun.
Okay, but am I wrong?
No.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Next bullet point was, and this will definitely make some of the guys run out to go watch the movie. It's unnecessary boobage.
I gotta go. I'm just gonna see it again. I'm just kidding.
Like, Kirk had twins in the bed.
It was awesome. It's Kirk style. They had like tails.
They did.
I was like, man, I wonder where those went while they were banging.
They probably smacked him in the head.
Oh.
But seriously, there's no need for boobs. I don't know.
There's definitely need for boobs.
No.
It brings in the male audience.
It brings up the rating.
Stop being so uppity.
It could have been PG-13. It probably was PG-13.
Yeah, what are you...
I'm just saying, if I took my son to go see the movie... if I took my son to go see the movie, I would be upset. Why do they have boobs?
I'd be like, there you go, boy.
Oh my god. Anyway.
You act like they were like... like,
They were coming out of the sheets like, oh.
Yeah, but they didn't show nip.
Yes, they did.
There was no nip.
Yes, there was.
There was. I will bet you money there was no nip.
You want to bet money?
Well, yes.
How are we going to prove it?
I bet you 20.
Are we going to go back and watch the movie?
Yes, 20. Is this just a ploy for you to go back and watch the movie?
I don't want to buy it anyway.
$20 says there was no nip.
There was.
There was no nip.
It was full on boobage.
Yeah, but no nip.
Yes, nip.
No nip.
What else is full? Anyway, we're talking too long about boobs.
No.
There's boobs in the movie.
No nip boobs in the movie. Yes. I don't know what you're talking. Me of all people are like nip.
Somebody bet me up. There's boobs.
There's no boobs.
Seriously. Okay, next bullet point. Seriously, spoiler. Just saying. Why are you squinting?
Oh.
Thank you.
Sorry. That's all the lens flare.
When Khan is explaining who he is and why he's there and why he's done what he's done, like, all I can think is he's being really dramatic about it. And we're from da-da-da-da, blah, blah, blah. All I could think was aliens.
What?
That just the way he was talking, all I could picture was the guy from Ancient Aliens. And
oh.
Like, aliens.
Oh, you gotta get the big...
Yeah.
Okay.
Aliens. Anyway. Next one was goddamn mother ducking. Yeah, oh, thanks, autocorrect. Goddamn mother ducking lens flare. Shit.
Everywhere.
No, they was so bad at one point where it's a dramatic point in the movie and you couldn't see this chick's face.
Trex, if you can do it, cover Heather's whole face right now.
She was like this in the camera.
You couldn't see her.
And there was lens flare across her face. I don't even know what she was talking about. I was so distracted by the lens flare. It started off as a joke, the whole lens flare thing.
Well, after 2 minutes of you going, lens flare, lens flare, lens flare, lens flare, lens flare, that's what you're doing the whole movie. Lens flare, lens flare, lens flare, lens flare, lens flare. Imagine you're trying to watch new Star Trek and it's amazing. Lens flare, 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 lens flare. You got Trex. Lens flare, lens flare, lens flare, lens flare, lens flare, lens flare, lens flare. Got Heather Trex. Lens flare, lens flare, lens flare, lens flare, lens flare, lens flare. Shut up that lens flare. I get it. There's a lot in the movie.
A lot. Next one. Seriously,
Lens flare.
a lot of lens flare. Oh, who said that?
Just say it.
Because the whole thing with Khan is that he has been cryogenically frozen, and they woke him up to try and get him to use his powers for good and not evil. And while he is destroying the person who woke him up, he goes, "You should have let me sleep." And I have mornings like that.
Oh, yeah! That's the first thing I would think. I was like, that's you.
Because he had him by the throat. "You should have let me sleep."
She's had me by the throat. Even Elena by the throat sometimes, our kid.
I don't have her by the throat.
You do.
Just smack her aside.
The cat. Can we talk about what you did to the cat this morning real quick? It was like a fighting game move. She swiped him and he jumped up, and then she came back like this and it popped him in the butt and he went flying off the
Oh, I
bed.
didn't know I could do that.
It was amazing.
Half asleep when I had my pillow.
It was just like whoosh, bam, and I was like, yes, combo. It was amazing to watch.
Oh, okay. And next bullet point is something all bad guys do, and I'm like, why are you guys doing it? Shut up. Shut up. Stop monologuing.
Well, I mean,
I have you now. Ah, ha, ha. This is my evil plan, and you're never going to escape, and I'm going to kill you, and this is how. Don't do that. Because you know you better be beat if you start monologuing.
hey, can you do what the villain does again?
No.
Come on.
No, I feel like I should have like a cat.
Yeah. Where's the precious?
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Okay, stop. That's
Okay.
right. Just do the thing with this again.
What?
What was that? I don't even know. All right.
I make the coolest bad guy ever.
Apparently.
I should rule the world and just be like,
I mean, once a month you are the worst bad guy in the world. Trex, cut that out, cut that out, cut that out, cut that out.
my very last bullet point is Stevie B is a Star Trek noob.
Definitely.
Because every time they had...
They haven't been good until now. Boom!
You haven't seen any of them
Sorry.
until now.
I saw the first Star Trek, and fellas, excuse me, I saw half the first Star Trek movie. I attempted to watch them, but after, like, okay, let's pretend, what do I have? Let's pretend Heather's phone case right here is the Enterprise, okay? This was the first half hour of the movie. Like next inch. While Kirk is taking an elevator up to the ship. Okay, wait. And then the other inch. Okay, wait. No, I forgot this little piece right here. Okay, then it goes on and 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 on. And then I just turn it off. I don't even know what happened at the end of it because I didn't care because I...
You can't judge the rest of Star Trek on the first episode is really...
I'm just saying that's sort of... It was like this. I dropped it.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
I'm just saying that's what it was like.
Anyway, back to your Star Trek noob, because every time they had a droid speak...
It wasn't just a droid, it was any... Because they talk with... Go ahead.
No, the two that you freaked out, they were droids.
Okay, go ahead.
Because they sounded automated.
That's got to... Whoa! Like, I just was like shocked because you hear a voice. It was like a weird voice. And it just like, it hit me. Whoa! It made you jump, right? Everybody, come on. It makes you jump. And you go, whoa, who's that guy? He's crazy. Like, there was some, like, guy twisting around in the ship the whole time. And you don't know what he's doing. And all of a sudden, he's like...
A guy twisting around in the ship the whole time?
Or it's like, he had like a shield thingy. I don't know.
Twisting around?
Yeah, he was like... No.
Oh, like swiveling on a chair.
Doing nothing. You, sir, when the camera turns on, you just swivel around, look like you're pushing buttons. Got it.
That's what they do.
And we'll edit your voice in post.
Do you know how they used to do warp speed?
No, how?
You already know.
I don't know, honestly.
Warp speed in the old Star Treks, like back in the day, the TV shows, they used to get a cup full of glitter.
Oh.
They would stir it around.
Oh!
And you're a dick.
Just sorry. And they would stir it up really fast.
They put the camera up next to the glass, and they would pick up the glitter. They would film the glitter, and that was warp speed.
Is that why it looks like glitter now?
I don't know how to do it now.
Crystal, that's CG now.
Yeah.
You expect it not to be?
Glitter!
I saw a model. We were at the bookstore. I saw a model of the first Enterprise, like from the TV series, and I was like, "This looks like poop." Like, what? Like it's like bright white, and I was like, "Ugh." I'm glad they changed it to be more gray, I guess.
Silvery.
But it's like bright white. I was like, "Oh, blinded." It's like they didn't need lens flare in the original series because the ship was so bright. I'm just saying. So 1 out of 10, 10 being you loved it.
I loved it. It was a 10.
10?
Yeah.
A whole 10?
Yeah.
It's probably a 9.5, 10 for me too, to be honest with you. I really enjoyed it. I'm a big space nut sci-fi. It wasn't just like a whole bunch of scanning for life forms that Star Trek normally is. You know, it was
Life forms.
do.
You tiny little life.
Oh, we're gonna talk about this. I did school Heather on some Star Trek knowledge this week.
Where are you?
You want to tell people what I schooled you on, Heather?
It has not been proven.
It is proven.
It is not.
Yes, it is proven.
You have not shown me.
We'll watch the movie. It's proven. She says, Captain Kirk, you know, he's legendary. He died in the... I'm doing the Trex voice for you. Okay. He died in the ribbon. He did not die in the...
I did not say he died.
What did you say?
I said he never dies. He just goes into the ribbon.
No, he does not just go into the ribbon. He goes into the ribbon in his time. The ribbon comes to the new Enterprise that apparently, if I remember correctly, like everything was getting installed next week or something like that. Oh, that's installed next week. Oh, that's getting installed next week. Kept telling him that. And he goes and rescues a bunch of people, and they get sucked into the ribbon. And then we go into the Next Generation universe, and that whole thing happens with the ribbon and the guy from the ribbon. And he tries to get back to the... What? I don't know his name. No, not Picard. I'm talking about like the villain from Generations. I don't remember his name. He's a weird guy. Old. He's been in lots of movies. But anyway, he was going to blow up a sun to change the ribbon's course to go through a planet so he could get there. Yeah. He succeeds. Picard is on the planet trying to stop him after the Enterprise gets destroyed, by the way, crashes on the planet. So they all get wiped out. Picard goes into the ribbon, runs into Whoopi Goldberg, and she's like, yo, yo, yo! Picard, listen.
That is not what she sounds like at all in Star Trek.
Yo, listen. If you want to get your boy, fix the world, get your boys.
We're not together.
Here's what you need to do. You need to go find.
That's not how it
go find Kirk, man.
Because
in his point of view, he just got here too, yo.
He's just pissing me off.
He just got here too, yo.
For real.
And so he goes and gets Kirk, convinces Kirk that he's in the ribbon, and Kirk's like, no, I'm not in the ribbon. He's like, wait, damn, I'm in a ribbon. I'm in a ribbon, I think. So now, because they're in the ribbon, they can go back to any point in history they want to. So they choose to go back to before the rocket goes off, and together they stop the guy. But in the process of stopping the guy, Kirk dies on that desert planet. Stopping the guy.
You can say it all you want.
Oh my, you're gonna feel like crap.
I want to see it.
Everybody that's watching this YouTube video is going, damn, Stevie B is right. Heather's she's not stupid. I can't call you stupid because...
Can I just be wrong without being stupid?
Well, no, I didn't call you stupid. The problem that we're having here is that you think you're so right when I know you're so wrong.
Does it make me stupid?
About Star Trek.
Does it make me stupid?
You're right, you're not stupid. You're not, I didn't say you were stupid.
It's not a nice word.
I'm sorry, you're right, you're not stupid, baby. You should never call your girl stupid.
Ever.
Married to a Nerd tip 133. Never call your your partner stupid.
No. Or dumb.
Or dumb.
Or ugly.
Or ugly, yes. You've called me dumb before. Yeah.
Well, you were being dumb.
What? It doesn't matter. Yeah. Anyway, so that definitely happened in Generations, and I totally schooled. I've seen Generations a lot. It's probably my second favorite. Well, no, I guess my third favorite now. If I had favorite Star Trek movies, though. I mean, Generations is on TV.
You haven't seen a whole lot of them.
Generations is on TV a lot.
You've seen the
Everything after Generations was... I did watch... What did I watch all the way through? The one with the Borg.
First Contact.
Yeah, that was okay.
Where she boned Data.
Oh, yeah. Resistance is futile. You paid for this movie and you're not getting your money back. Sorry. I do like the Enterprise series, and you get mad at me because you say that's the stupid.
Anything after Next Generation is bullcrap.
I like it. I like Enterprise. Here's why I like Enterprise.
You gotta let me know before you move.
Oh, sorry. Here's why I like Enterprise. Because I feel like I could be on that ship today. There's no, like, craziness to it. You know, it's not, like, crazy futuristic. I feel like that could launch from the Earth in 20 years. You know, and it's just...
Any of Star Trek could happen.
It puts you more in its place. Like
we could have troubles with Tribble tomorrow.
It has more realism to it, I guess. As real as you can get. You know, it's more of the military today kind of thing. You know, I don't know. And plus, I really like, you know, Jonathan Archer.
So what you're saying is that Star Trek applies to our lives and humanity, opposed to Star Wars.
Stop that. I got into a huge Facebook fight with this guy because he was off his rocker. That's right, Theo Everett. If you watch this, I'm talking about you. Off his rocker. We had a big Star Trek Star Wars thing.
Because Stevie B takes things so personally.
I called him a Spock sucker. He got mad at me. It's just such a funny term. It's just a funny term.
What? I'm sorry. Oh, the Kirk sucking Spock suckers?
No, Kirk loving Spock suckers.
Oh.
It's from fanboys, and I absolutely love. And then when they go to the place where the Star Trek people are, I don't know what Star Trek homeworld, whatever.
They're in Iowa.
And I love how they made him like super nerdy.
I forget the name of the town where James T. Kirk was born.
And then he really wasn't born there, right?
Yes, he was. There's a statue of him there now.
You know, there's no such thing as James T. Kirk, really. Luke Skywalker, he's a real guy.
Not yet. Luke Skywalker is not a real guy.
I mean, any way you put it, in a numbers game, no one can argue this. In a numbers game, if you tallied up the votes from the whole world and say, what's better, Star Wars or Star Trek, Star Wars would win hands down.
That's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about James T.
I know. But I was referring to the argument.
Does Luke Skywalker have a middle name? It's not a real person.
I don't have a middle name.
Not a real person.
You heard it here, folks. Stevie B is not a real person. All right.
Apparently, neither is your father.
Yeah, I'm a junior! You hear that, Pops?
You have a middle name. It's Richard.
I do not. You just like to call me that.
What's the other one?
He tried to tell me my middle name is Oscar once.
Oh, yeah, that's an Oscar.
So my initials would have been S.O.B. I believed him for a couple of years, and when I asked him one day, he was like, your middle name's not Oscar. I was kidding with you. And I was young and impressionable, Father. Young and impressionable.
Oscar the Grouch.
All right, so I went and looked up, since you're the Star Trek expert, I will have to look it up because I'm not a Star Trek expert, and I'm proud of it.
I didn't say I was an expert.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said you and Trex are the Star Trekkies.
I didn't say I was an expert.
Oh, no, I can't find it.
Oh, no. It's IMDb.
Sorry, this is really bad for the show. Push the button quick. Okay,
That's
thank
what
you.
she said.
Push the button quick.
Yep.
All right, here we go. What movie is this from?
Okay, Star Trek.
Which Star Trek, duh. All right, here we go. If I may be so bold, it was a mistake for you to accept promotion. Commanding a starship is your first best destiny. Anything else is a waste of material. Who said it? In what Star Trek movie?
I think Bones.
Nope!
Who said it?
We're supposed to let them guess. I really would just like to throw you under the bus. So we're going to scratch that rule. Can you at least tell me what movie?
Star Trek.
Which Star Trek? Don't guess.
I was going to guess anyway. I told you I'm not an expert.
Well, go ahead. What? Don't look down like you're disappointed. What movie?
Star Trek.
Which one?
The one with the guys. He got a promotion. And he shouldn't have.
All right, I'm not telling you. Somebody please comment below. No.
Nobody knows.
I'm going to let you I bet you right away there'll be a comment. If you know, you should write it in the comments so we can school Heather next episode.
So far, the tally of things you should be commenting is whether or not there's boobs in the latest Star Trek.
There's no nipples.
Whether or not Kirk dies ever, and stays dead forever. And now, what Star Trek movie that quote came from?
Thank you. And you're gonna be hit on all three. So what happens when I get all three?
You're not gonna get all three.
What happens if I do? If you're so confident that I'm not gonna get all three, then you gotta give me something.
I'm not getting anything.
Come on.
What do I get?
There's no need.
Oh.
All right. If I am right,
Uh-huh.
all three, you have to do the intro to the show next week.
Okay.
All right. Now you pick. You give me a movie quote and try to school me.
Sure.
All right. There we go. There you have it, folks.
Any movie.
Whoa!
Or does it have to be a nerdy movie?
It has to be a semi. I mean, you can't just pick a movie that I would know, like a chick flick, like Fried Green Tomatoes.
I would probably pick From Breakfast at Tiffany's. But...
And I said, "What about Breakfast at Tiffany's?" She said, "I think I remember the film, and if I recall, I think we both kind of liked it." And I said, "Well, that's
the one thing we've got."
Do 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 do. On that note, Stevie B and Heather out. Give us a kiss, love.
That's why it's called a test.
All right.
That's really bugging you.
I know. I'm like, look at that. Bacon neck. I mean, it's bad enough. I got fucking like a fucking look. Now you're showing my skin. Stop!
Just trying to help.
I'm gonna change my shirt. I'll be right.
Ah! Push the button. Ah. Now we're talking about drama queens. Guess who had to go change his shirt? I won't hear anything about my makeup anymore. Lag! Love you too! Okay, I'm done with that.
I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I